Take a moment and think about the best learning experience you've had. Was it a large lecture hall with a famous instructor? Was it online learning? Was it a small group workshop? What we hear time and time again from our customers, our partners, and our prospects is that the best learning experiences they've had have been offline workshops, working in small groups. But these aren't just the best, the most fun, the most engaging, they're also the most effective. And it's because they're experiential, they're applied, they're collaborative, and they're project-based. In the academic term, they're constructivist, and they're connectivist. But online learning looks a lot like the lecture hall. What it really should look like is that offline workshop. And that's exactly what NovoEd does, is we focus on making online learning feel more like in-person learning. We work with two groups of organizations. First are large organizations doing internal training. So these are folks like Comcast, ING, Fidelity, GE, that need to train leaders, salespeople, customer service professionals throughout their organization. And second is we work with third-party organizations that train others. So these include consulting firms like IDEO and Deloitte, training firms like Kaufman Fellows and Ariel Group, and business schools like Stanford, Wharton, and Darden. And what all of them do on our platform tends to be the higher order skills. It's the soft skills. It's things like leadership, design thinking and innovation, sales skills, strategy and decision making, customer service, and employee onboarding, where you need to indoctrinate a culture within the organization. And these just happen to be the most important skills in the workforce today. It's the 4 C's, the communication, collaboration, creativity, and critical thinking. But these are also the hardest skills to teach online because they require action learning. They require experiential learning. And that's why they're also what is stuck offline. So if you look at learning over the past 20, 30 years, there's been a steady migration to online. But all of the online content is content delivery. It's knowledge delivery. It's not skill development, and it's not behavioral change. But that's the most important part. And so NovoEd focuses on how do we unlock that 45% or so of offline training, which represents about 75% of training budget. How do we unlock that from offline to scale it online? And this is incredibly important because although there are a lot of great in-person development programs, they're very expensive, over $5,000 on average per participant. And if you look at budgets, especially within corporations, that means only the senior executives are able to access that level of training. And so by bringing it online, you're able to scale this and cascade it throughout the organization, dramatically increasing impact. And not just because you're able to scale it, but also by moving training from an in-person event that lasts a couple hours or maybe a couple days to an extended experience that happens over 4 to 6 weeks or maybe even 3 to 8 months. You're able to improve the impact by connecting it to the day-to-day job. So what we do is 2 things. First, we're the experiential online learning platform. And second is we're a technology-enabled solution provider. We do this through 5 key philosophies. The first is an experience orientation. It's project-based. Our platform enables groups to form and work together collaboratively on projects. This is an example of the project gallery that can then be shared out with the community. And so the learning then is happening by reviewing each other's projects rather than by watching more videos from the instructor. The teams that form work on these projects within the platform. So our second big focus is collaboration and social engagement. And of course we have discussion forums, but it's much more than that. It's also collaboration tools like chat, video conferencing, collaborative document editing, meeting scheduling tools. Third, and another aspect of the social component, is feedback, both peer-to-peer feedback and feedback from coaches and mentors. And so the work that is shared then is evaluated not just by instructors, but by your peers or by experts. And so that feedback is much more appreciated and much more applicable than feedback from a facilitator. And this increases accountability because participants know their work is going to be shared with the community. And fourth, because all of this work is happening in the platform, not just the videos, but also the collaboration, the communication, the discussion, that can all be tracked. And we provide a robust set of analytics to look at that data to make decisions and to prove ROI and impact. We also use this data to show our own effectiveness. And so we partnered with Stanford professor Chuck Easley to do some research on the platform. And he found that on NovoEd, using the full suite of social and collaborative tools, participants have 20 times higher the engagement. And we also look at our Net Promoter Scores, and it's consistently increasing, and now over 67. And it's not just our users who love us, so do our customers. A couple quick examples. Stanford GSB, which runs a very high-quality MBA program, 2 years long, very focused on experiential learning, self-reflection, has now built an online version of that lasts 1 year called Stanford Lead. It's a $16,000 program that runs on our platform. And it's possible because of the social and collaborative nature of the platform, the ability for peer-to-peer feedback. Another good example is IDEO, someone you think of for in-person problem solving, design thinking, post-it notes. They don't have enough consultants to possibly reach all of their clients and throughout their organizations. So they now train design thinking through IDEOU on NovoEd's platform. Another example is Comcast. Over the past 3 years, they've migrated the majority of their online training onto NovoEd's platform and now teach leadership, sales, and customer service on the platform. And they like about it is the blended approach. In fact, they can blend their existing materials from third-party vendors along with the in-person facilitation with the online components. And finally is ING Bank. ING is a bank based in Europe but is expanding globally and is really focused on high-quality customer service. And so they now run financial products training and customer service training on NovoEd because they're able to form teams within the platform that include some people from the local offices in Amsterdam and Brussels, as well as in the Americas and the Asian markets. So what all these have in common is that they make online learning feel more like experiential in-person training. And that's exactly what NovoEd helps them achieve. I'm Bybee, and I would love to show you more or give you a demo afterwards. Thank you.